everyone. In this particular module, we will be exploring strings in Python. Now, there are many operations related to string which you can perform. As in, you can fetch out certain values out of string, convert your string into lower or uppercase, convert it into title format, split it, replace certain characters out of string, all of those things. So for that, let us see how we can do it in Python. Again, same procedure, please make a new notebook for this, and let's start by making str1 as a variable, and in that, within say double quotes, let's write hello, everything in small, let's write hello world. So when we'll run this, you can see what is the output. When we show this, you have an output as hello world and with the quotes. So when we'll try to print this str1, the quotes would be gone and you'll have your output which would be in the simple form. Now say for example, if you want to calculate what are the number of characters within your string, or what is the length of it. So for that, in Python we have something called as a length function or a len function. So how do we use it? We just write len and within round bracket we pass our variable name. So when we'll run it, we have 11. This means that there are 11 spaces or 11 elements within the strings. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth space would be counted, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. So this is how it would be done, and this is how we can calculate length of this. Or else you have a different option as well. You can directly pass, say something like this, and get your length of the string as well. This is one of the method which you can do to calculate length of the strings. Now apart from this, now let us define one more variable and equate it to my name is Anirudh. So when I run this, by mistake we ran this as string 2 itself. So what we'll do is we'll go up and run this again. Now we have two variables, print str1, and in the next line we can write str2. Let's just check if our two strings are present over there or not, which they are. str1 is hello world, str2 is my name is Anirudh. Now what if I want to join both of them? How can I do that? How can I join both of them? Or what we can say is, how can we do string concatenation? So for concatenating or joining two strings, we use our addition operator, that is plus. So let us see how we can do that. For that, similarly, we'll simply write str1 plus str2, and there it is. So wherever our string 1 is ending, from there our string 2 is starting, that is hello world, my name is Anirudh. So if you want to add a space, maybe what you can do is you can define this with a space at the start, and let's run it and then run this again. So when we'll run this, you can see now space is being automatically added. So remember this one thing, that you cannot add space on your own when you are concatenating two strings. You can do it by different methods. You can initiate it earlier if you have something of that sort at the time of variable declaration. So this was in short your simple type of string concatenation. Now there are certain more what we'll say operations which you can perform on the basis of strings. So for that, what we'll be doing is, let us say now you want this str1 and you want to convert every character within your str1 into uppercase. So for that, what we'll do is we can simply pass upper round bracket open close and run it. You can see your hello world, which was in small cases earlier, it has got converted into an uppercase data now. You can simply like store this in maybe in str3 and run it. So now we have one more variable called as str3, which is having hello world, and similarly now say for example you want to convert this string 3 into say lower. So for that you simply pass lower attribute and there you go again. you have your lower strings back from uppercase. Now we don't want it like this, we want it in a title format, as in our first character of a word should be, first alphabet of the word should be capital, like that in title format. So for that we have something called as title as well. If you'll run that, you'll get your first alphabet of a word, of every word in a sentence getting its capital letter. So this is how you can work out your strings and change it according to your needs. Now apart from this, we have many more different functions as well. Suppose you want to split these two things, and you want to split it where it has space. So on the basis of spaces, you want to split these two strings. So for that, what you can do is you can simply write split, and within quotes you can give a space, and when you run it, you can see that they have been split into two different elements. But yeah, you are getting that in a form of a square bracket, which now in terms is called as a list. So maybe for now you don't know what a list is, but you can just think of it as a different advanced data type, which is somewhat used to store many different variables within it. So this is how your split function works. Now apart from split, you also have something called as replace as well. You can use replace as well to replace certain alphabets out of your variable. So for example, we have this str3. So for now example, we have our variable str3, and from here we want to replace this world w by say x. So for that, what we'll be doing is str dot replace round brackets, and within round brackets you can pass two things. So whatever you want to replace and by what you want to replace. So if you pass it like this, you'll see hello's world. So your w of world is replaced by x over here. So this is how you can use your replace function in strings as well to change and manipulate all of your data. Now apart from this, you have something called as strip function as well. So say for example, by default, if spaces are being added in front and in the back, so our str2, you can see we were having this space over here, right? We were having this space. Now we don't want to use the space, we want to strip it down to the content. So in that cases, you could simply write str2 dot strip, strip, and round bracket open close, and when you will run this, you can see that the space is gone. So like this, if there are spaces, extra spaces added at the any of the ends which are not useful, to cut them down, to strip data out of those scenarios, you can use strip functions. So there are many more different functions like this, but yeah, these are some basic functions which you could use of. And to summarize, we studied strip, replace, upper, lower, title, string concatenation.